capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Okay, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 180.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a pickup of 4 yards. That is good for a Detroit first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Find space for a few yards that time. That's Sealer there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got it, complete to Downs. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that is good for Detroit first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Running it with David Montgomery. Oh, he rocks that tackler. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal.
180.
No run here. It's Montgomery. And he'll goal his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you fouled him, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
From the gun, Goff. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Eskridge to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Unfortunately, those injuries returned last season. Katie played his fewest games since his rookie season 11. It was pretty obvious, too. Those Dolphins, 6-5 with him, 2-4 without him. He's a difference maker.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Tua off the play fake. His first throw is an interception. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions take over after returning it inside the red zone.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
So the Lions headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Here goes tonight. 20.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they're going to have a few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Play action here with Goff. This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even...
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Eskridge on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go to persevere.
Minute 6 on the play. Bringing up 2nd and 4.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
First down.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. Finds a little room there and gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. 2nd down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 40.
Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Achane up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's Hill on the slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Another Dolphins first down.
It's Achane on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, shot?
Tua now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Gain of 11. That's good for a Dolphins.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. He's running with it. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins lower the deficit to a single possession. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Raymond on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
We go tonight.
Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
First down.
Out of the shotgun, gone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Goff now, 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Tua. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Here's a screen for Achane. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First and 10 from the 32. Drive begins with Gibbs. Still finding room past the 45. And they're able to bring him down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Like 20!
Goff on 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Catch made left side by Laporta. And this one does not go far. So a dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. That is good for a Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the 1st. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He's got it in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
1st down and goal to go.
Here we go. 120. What's that?
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 13-point lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
21, Dolphins 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Eskridge on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Finds his fullback. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
And the Dolphins 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Dolphin 1st down.
Not 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa. Gets this one to Waller. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He's going for it himself. And this one doesn't go far.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. Oh, and they fake it. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
Here we go tonight.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 34. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw, Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch, whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal.
Big tight end. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
At the line of scrimmage.
Went into their back tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Here we go. Attack.
Gibbs. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives him more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. Into traffic, complete. We'll call this a 4-yard pickup, so now the question becomes, Brock, will they go for this or will they punt?
It's 4th and goal.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
180. What's up?
Running for it, here's Gibbs. And they stop him, no touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with H.A. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That's good.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
Now 2 at a throw. That's completed right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped, though, right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down run from H.A. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Jake Bailey on the punt. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, down in it at the 1. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go, cut! 80!
Goff from his end zone. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Incomplete.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
180! Turbo!
It's Gibbs on the carry. And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
We go, tonight! Go ahead, baby, go, 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 go! 20! What's up?
From his end zone, 3rd and long. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Miami offense headed out there now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a heartbeat. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Tagovailoa.
2nd and 6.
Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around for more from Ford Field on its way. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Dolphins readying for the punt. And we expect a kick, but keep an eye out. They could give him redemption for the earlier fake attempt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
180! What's that?
From the gun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
20.
Shotgun snap here to go. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. And they get to it way behind the line on this one and take him down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Lions readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Not much room, and he doesn't get a lot of leg behind it. Now he's going to fair catch this one, and they are loving this. A very short kick and some excellent field position for them. The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. They've got first down here from the 36. Back to throw, Tua. Waller with the catch. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Tua now from the gun. Short pass brought in. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins, first down. A gain of 4 yards.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Hits him on the in route. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes. 3rd and long. This gets the 1st and more. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. And a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Now, the starters likely checked out for the final time. Time now for guys to make their case for roster spots as our second half is underway. On return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here's comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. It's a solid blocking there, brings him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They send the tight end in motion. Right again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They run again with Wright. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll send out the punting unit. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's going to get this one on the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's good. For the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Run like that, Kate, it just
line.
gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Went in there full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here's the backup. 1st throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go with Montgomery. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 4 there, and the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery, and he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Complete to Raymond. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. First down now, ball at the 33.
19, try Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll give up the gut to Montgomery. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Pass is caught by Bell. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70.
Working inside the red zone. Now set up the screen to Montgomery. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
On the set.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Go.
Montgomery now up the middle. Big gap up the middle. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down. But still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Ready.
Here comes Reynolds. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing now, Milton. Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And I'm sure they're trying to bring it out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Wilson now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Pickup of 17. And that is the Dolphins' first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
First down, Miami.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. He's got it downfield near the edge. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
16 yards.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. A fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's a give for Wright. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7 in 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now run with Wright. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Lions and running back David Montgomery getting back to work. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Ready, set.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Looking in on the grounds here with Montgomery. And there's the shot, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Let's go. Bronco in it. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Milton. Vacates quickly left side. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that 1st down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a 1st down for the offense.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll run again with Montgomery. He has room past the 25. Keeps himself upright. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. David Montgomery with the touchdown. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
Probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from an excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key to open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They're down 21 now after that last score, and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Wilson out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Punting unit out now. They could really use a good one here. Takes this in at the 25. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Lions and running back David Montgomery getting back to work. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. It's Montgomery on the counter. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Play fake. It's Milton. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and the 11.
No throw, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
So out now comes the punter. Jack Fox will kick it away. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Tyrell Bernard tracking that one down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
Washington.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. So 1st down from the 41. On play action now, Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again, here's Wilson. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Now Wilson on 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Let's go now.
Running back sent in motion. Desperation time here. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And they hold him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Dolphins first down. A gain of
And those are the
18
completions they rely on in their passing game.
First down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Wilson to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Right, running out of the gun.
13-yard line.
Escapes the defender. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
This is right, running left. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that.
And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach, but yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
Dolphins 21.
Sanders all set to send it away.
Miami.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A give now to Montgomery. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
They give it to Bucky. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Gets this one to Patrick. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Complete to Tim Patrick. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Get it. Ready.
He'll try to run for it with Montgomery. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down. They're going to throw for it. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be dragged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. About 19 yards on fourth down, partner, and the call to go for it pays off.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. The ball's out, he lost it. And it looks like the Dolphins have it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's good. Say the same thing. Ball security. He could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Completed over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be first down, Miami. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40.
41-yard line.
They run it from the gun with Wright. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Slot man's in motion right. First down throw from Wilson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Throwing again on second down, Wilson. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third.
Wilson looking to throw. Complete right side to Washington. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Washington.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
16 yards. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Wright gets it, headed right. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Motion man sent left. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Intercepted in the end zone.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
The Lions offense returning to the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here.
Ready, ready.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Running on second with Montgomery. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Timberwolves.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Wilson now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Washington.
Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Dolphins.
Motioning the tight end now. Here's a give inside to right. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. Offense to the line fast.
At the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Wilson to throw it. All in left side. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got a man left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 8. And the Dolphins.
Wilson on 1st and 10. He finds Brown right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play. That's another Dolphins first
Now
down.
the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll send him over right. Sticking in the air with Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And he sure gave his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Working quickly here.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
And in motion, headed right.
11 on the play.
Wilson with it on 1st. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Dolphins, 14 points back. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Wilson out of the pistol. It's inside the 10. Well, it's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And the Dolphins.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away, and lead team.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
A loss of 7 yards. It's third down and goal.
Now to throw. Looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal. Desperation time here. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. The Lions get ready to return to the field. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready,
Montgomery now up the middle. And he will have the Lions first down. And they can start to celebrate now. This one's over. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Ready.
They're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.